Good morning, coffee and Canadian football. So, I'm going to play the first preseason game, Saskatchewan at Calgary. This game's actually happening in real life tomorrow. These are my projected 2026 teams. Again, there is a disclaimer. Your guess is as good as mine as to the actual realities of these teams, but I attempted to rate them based on last year's performance, also based on what their rosters look like today. Outside of that, you wouldn't want to use this data to do any gambling, right? Okay. I will be using Solitaire. I will be using Rules as Written, Parallax Football Complete, and I will be using the automated play calls. So offense, defense, and then this is the first chart lookup. If I need to address players, I've got the key players here, right, just for the purposes of commentary or scoring. There are no finders here, right? Okay. So you could base finders, on last year's teams, maybe modify them a little bit, but I'm not going to get into that. All right, so let's go ahead and roll the dice to find out whether Saskatchewan is going to have the right to take the ball. And we're going to roll odds. Saskatchewan will win the coin toss as they flip that giant Canadian dollar into the air. Our CFL coin, I don't know what it would be. And no, the fans of Calgary cheer as Calgary elects to take the ball. So Calgary will get the ball first. Kick return for Calgary. Remember, in the book, it tells you how to modify for an account for Canadian averages. Again, the Canadians now play on a normal American size field. Say normal on an American size field, 100 yards. But so that's probably going to affect the kick returns because they won't be kicking on with that extra 10 yards, which is generally why we modified for the Canadian game. However, for the heck of it, I'm going to still use the Canadian modifier. So their kick return is out to the 32. Remember, I use static special teams in my flagship game to speed up play and to really get a sense of the value of special teams over the course of a game and a season, as opposed to random checks. All right, so Calgary, quarterbacked by Adams. Their chief running back is Mills. Philpott and Barnes are their top two receivers. Paredes is their place kicker, and Vissette is their punter. The return man I have here as Barnes. Again, this is all going to be a little bit... this is all going to change over the course of preseason, I'm sure. But, all right, here we go. And again, right now, the Calgary on paper, it rates out in the matchups. Calgary is the better team. And remember, we modify for rushing and for pass receiving. The Parallax Football Complete booklet. This not this particular book. The free version of this does not have the Canadian modifiers, I think, in it. It has some of the modifiers in it, but the new, I should say new, the Parallax Football Complete books actually have adjustments for the Canadian college, high school, indoor, etc. There's a chart, and it gives you bonuses for the sport you're playing. So both teams have a higher receiving grade bonus, and both teams have a higher point of attack at addition. So, all right, with that being said, Calgary's going to start it off. It's going to be, and I actually have the run pass right here, which again, obviously is not going to be super accurate right now, but it's going to be a run versus balanced, and we're going to get 35. So we're pounding the rock on the B charts. Oof, they're going to kill them if they run the ball. B charts, 35 is going to be a run for 3 plus point of attack 2, 5-yard run. Rip. Second down. What are they going to do? And you could also, obviously, for passing situations, just add, subtract 1 from the rushing attempts, right? So Calgary in a passing situation would go to a 1 or 2. So you can just modify their coaching tendencies based on down and distance. So Calgary, we're going to leave it there, though, because they just got 5 yards running. And Calgary, Mills got that carry. It's going to be a pass versus balanced 55. We're going to be looking at the C charts on a balanced defense. C chart 55 is going to be complete, and they're looking at the C chart for the completion grade. Complete for 15 is going to be a catch for 5 plus 4, 9 yards, and a first down. Calgary marching. Crowd here on their feet in Calgary. It's going to be pass versus balanced. 15 is going to be a completion. No, incomplete. Second down, we're going to pass. There's no need to roll. They're going to be in a pass defense. This is a passing situation in Canadian ball for sure. Second and 10, well, not for sure, but in this situation, it will be. 61 is also going to be incomplete, I think. We're looking at the D chart because the defense is right. 61, incomplete, third down. Holy cow, folks. Their punt net against this punt return team is 48. 10, 20, 30, 40. 8 is going to pin them at the 6. So they actually, and remember, in Canadian ball, they have to field it and return it. That's accounted for in my net rating. So he caught that, probably brought it out of the end zone, out to the 6. So that's part of the joy of the Canadian ball. You have to field and return punts. All right, Saskatchewan, Harris at quarterback, Oulet at running back, Johnson and Imulus at the chief receiving roles, the return man Imulus. Hughes is the place kicker, and Mirko is the punter. And let's find out what Saskatchewan does. They're going to pass versus balanced. 53. They're passing on the D chart. 53 is going to be incomplete. Second down. Harris not able to find a man open down the field. It's going to be pass versus balanced. 33 should be complete, right? They're looking at the D chart. 33 incomplete. They're going to have to punt. And their punt net, not so good. 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. And guess what? Calgary gets the ball back. So Saskatchewan punts. Calgary gets the ball back already on the 46. Here we go. Calgary goes to work. Pass versus pass. 56 is complete. Don't even have to look. It's complete on the D chart for 43. It's going to be complete for 5 plus 4, 9 yards. Strike down. It's second down. We're going to run. It's going to be run versus run. So we're going to be running on the C charts. There's no reason you wouldn't pound the rock with this team. 24 is going to be 4. It's going to be 2 plus 2, 4 and a first down. 1, 2, 3, 4 down to the 33. Calgary fans on their feet as Mills drives out that first down. It's going to be run versus pass. Caught him in the wrong D. 3 plus 2, 5-yard carry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, Canadian ball. There's a 1-yard neutral zone, so it gives the Canadian teams a little extra room to get blocking angles and a push off the ball. Second down, I'm going to roll. Run versus run. Well, that's not a bad call considering Calgary runs so well. 26 is going to be 4 plus 2, 6 yards and a first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the fans roar as they blow the Saskatchewan lineman off the ball, and they find room with Mills, squeaks through for 6. It's going to be run versus balanced. 36. It's going to be another run for 3 plus 2, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mills pounding the rock for the Calgary Stampede. We've got pass versus run. They got him to come up, baby. Oh no, they're passing on the B charts, but 23 might not be good enough. It is incomplete. Third down. They're going to have to kick the field goal. And in this, we're looking at the yard line. You can add on in yours. But all that matters is what yard line we're on. 17. Place kicker B at the 17-yard line is automatic. It's good, baby. Calgary gets a 34-yard punt. Now we got to remember to add on. No, we got to add on 22. 39-yard punt. Because it's a 15-yard end zone, 39-yard field goal for Paredes. And Saskatchewan gets their kick return out to the 29. And here we go, Saskatchewan. So already we have had Calgary on a short field take the lead. It's going to be pass versus balance. 44 is going to be complete. We're looking at the D charts on their completions, though. And the completion is 52. It's going to be a catch for 5 plus 3, 8 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second and 2. We're gonna roll. Saskatchewan's gonna drop back and pass versus balance. Complete. It's complete. 44. 44 is a complete for 6 plus 3, 9 more to the 46 and a first down. The fans here on their feet. Canadian fans hungry to see the new season get underway, and what better than to see Calgary and Saskatchewan to start the season. Pass versus run. They caught him in the wrong D. Unfortunately, 61 is probably going to be incomplete on the C chart. Incomplete. No, 61 incomplete. Second down. What a mess. Harris missed an open guy. Pass versus run. Got it again. Complete. This time, though, they get to use the C charts for their completions because they're in the wrong defense. 34 is going to be a catch for 7 plus 3, 10 and a first. And Harris finds his man. First down. It's going to be pass versus run. They won't come out of it. And we're looking at the pass chart, though, as C. Pass chart C, 13. Incomplete. Could have been bad. Could have been a sack. Wasn't. Second down. They're going to actually, this is going to be pass versus pass. No doubt they would pass here on second and long. 56 is complete. And they're going to be using the F completion charts for their yardage. Because of the defense, 22 is going to be a catch for 2 plus 3, 5 yards. As he dumps it down to the 39, it is third down. And 39 with a B kicker. 39 with a B kicker. 1 to 4, it's good. They're going to see if they can tie it up. And it's good. Wow. 39, 59, 61-yard field goal. Yeah, probably going to have to reevaluate. That's crazy. 15, 22, 52. Yep, 61-yard. Holy cow. The fans roar as Hughes hits a huge field goal. Calgary returns the kick out to the 32 with the modified Canadian kickoff rules. Again, you might want to ignore that now that they're on a normal 100-yard field. The Canadians have probably backed the ball up to the normal kickoff spot. Well, not normal, again, probably to the traditional American spot, 35. I don't know, but either way, we have got, I'm modifying it right now, so a little more explosive. But normally, you're probably going to want to back that up and go back to the traditional 100-yard field rules. But we'll see. You know, who knows? Canadian kick returns still may be more explosive. Calgary goes to work. It's going to be run versus pass. They got them where they want them. A running play. 13, though, is 1 plus 2, 3 yards. They still get push off the ball. Second down and long. We're going to roll for Calgary. It's going to be run versus balance. 44 on the B chart. It's going to be 4 plus 2, 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's third and 1, and they're going to punt. 48 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40. 8. The ball is at the 11. You might as well punt there, folks, and force Saskatchewan to drive. Final possession of the first quarter. It is 3-3. It's going to be pass versus pass. 62 is going to be incomplete. Pass versus pass. 62 incomplete. Second down. It's going to be pass again versus pass using the F charts because of the quality of the matchup. Still going to be complete, though. And they still use the F charts for their completions. 55, nice pass. 55 is 9, plus 3 is 12 and a first. 10, 11, 12. First down at the 23. Harris finds Johnson. It's going to be pass versus run. 32 might not be good enough on the C chart. 32, incomplete, despite the wrong defense. It's going to be pass versus pass, F chart. 13, oh, incomplete, almost bad news there. It's going to have to be a punt. And that's going to wrap up the first quarter. 40-yard punt, 10, 20, 30, 40, and fielded, returned. And the net is 40. Saskatchewan 3 with a 61-yard field goal from Hughes. Calgary scored first with a 39-yard field goal from Paredes. And the Calgary fans here cheer as we climb into the second quarter in Canada. It's going to be pass versus balance, 22. Pass versus balance, 22. Incomplete. Both quarterbacks struggling a little bit in the first preseason game. Run versus run. Holy cow. Running on the C chart because of the defense. Good run, though. 4 plus 2, 6 yards. 6, it's 3rd and 4. They will punt 10, 20, 30, 40. 8 pins them at the 9-yard line. That's the reason you punt, folks, as look at this. Saskatchewan, if they fumble, if they turn it over, it's a huge mistake. Saskatchewan, pass versus pass, 42 on the F charts. 42 is incomplete. Pass versus pass again. It's going to be 23, incomplete. They're going to have to punt 10, 20, 30, 40 at the 49. This is how Calgary scored first. They punted and pinned them in the exchange of field position. Calgary now has the advantage as they have shortened the field. They've got the ball already at the 49. Calgary is going to pound the rock, 35. 35 is going to be a run for 3 plus 2, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to the 44, second down. We're going to roll. It's going to be run versus pass. Got him in the wrong D. 13 is 1 plus 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. But it's 3rd and 2. They're going to go for it. 3rd and 2. And it's going to be run versus balanced. 21 is going to be 0 plus 2. 1, 2. First down. The crowd erupts as Mills finds room and wiggles through for his Calgary Stampede. 39. Here we go. It's going to be pass versus balanced. 23 on the C chart. 23 is incomplete. Second down. It's going to be pass versus pass again. So we're looking at the D chart. 15 might be caught. No, 3rd down. He misses it. We are not going to try a 61-yarder. However, a punt would put it at 4 yards deep. Remember, they have to return it. They won't be able to get it out of the end zone because that's the net. That's going to be a rouge. So Calgary is going to score a rouge, folks. Punt. Calgary's up 4-3. Man, that is so cool. And the return out to the 29-yard line. 4. So there's another reason you want to punt and pin, because if you've got a punter that can pin them deep on that net, there is no chance for Saskatchewan to avoid that rouge, right? Okay, here we go. Saskatchewan, midway through the second, down 4-3. Saskatchewan's going to run the ball. Ooh, 65. They pound the rock versus the wrong defense. 65 is a good run. 6 plus 1, 7 yards up to the 36. Second down. We're going to continue to roll for Saskatchewan here. Saskatchewan is definitely rated a little worse for wear compared to Calgary. Pass versus pass, 32 on the F charts is going to be incomplete, I'm pretty sure. Yep. It is 3rd down and 1, 2, 3. They'll punt 10, 20, 30, 40. Pins them at the 24. And Saskatchewan struggling mightily to get anything on this Calgary defense. Here we go. It's going to be a run versus pass. They got the perfect play call. Again, their running game is so good. I would be running the ball myself. 24. It's going to be 2 plus 2, 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mills continues to pound out yardage. Second down. It's going to be run versus pass. Caught him again. 53. 8 yards due to the defense. 4 plus 2, 6 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First down at the 34. Calgary fans roar as Mills continues to tote the rock. Pass versus balanced. 56 is complete. Pass versus balance. We're looking at the C chart for the reception. 31. Ooh, that might be dropped, folks. 31. No, it's a catch for 1 plus 4, 5 yards up to the 39. 2nd and 5. It's going to be run versus pass. Got him in the wrong D. 64 is going to be a run for 6 plus 2, 8 more. Holy bejeebers. Up to the 47-yard line. First down. The crowd roars. It's Calgary's marching Run versus balanced. 26. Going to be 4 plus 2, 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are pushing Saskatchewan's defense all over the field. Second down. It's going to be run versus run this time. C chart. 52 is going to be 3 plus 2, 5 more and a first down. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the 42. Calgary is pounding the rock here in preseason. Pass versus pass. It's going to be the D chart. Pass versus pass versus pass, D chart. 15 incomplete, second and long. We're going to go pass versus pass. Let's try to get it. 25 is going to be complete. D chart completion. Can they get the first? 36 is going to be 10 plus 4, 14 yards, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to the 28. The crowd here roars as Calgary threatening to score again. Pass versus balanced. 25 is, pass versus balanced. Complete. Absolutely brilliant. Complete on the C chart. It's going to be 11 plus 4, 15 more down to the 13-yard line. First down. And the crowd here happy with Adams' work. It's going to be, it's going to be a long gain no matter what. Oh, excuse me, not no matter what if it's a pass. It's a run versus run defense. So we're looking at the C chart long. The long is very simple. Pick it up, roll again. And the long chart is 55. It's a touchdown. Would have been a score from 55 yards out. 13-yard run for Mills. Mills, 13-yard TD run. The extra point is good. And folks, that's going to give Calgary an 11-3 lead. Unbelievable. Kick return out to the 29. Saskatchewan not looking quite like they did last year. We'll see. Mills with a 13-yard TD run. That meant they were up 4-3, and now they are up 11-3. Final drive of the second quarter. Halftime's almost here already in Parallax football. Pass versus pass, 16's not going to go well for them. Pass versus pass, F16 is incomplete. Second down. They're going to go pass versus pass again. They got to move the ball. And 33 is incomplete. Third down, they got to punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. And that's where the whistle will blow. And the half comes to an end. Calgary scores 8 in the second. Saskatchewan 0. Folks, it's 11-3. What the heck's going on? The game is designed that you can use possessions for faster play, or you can actually do ticks. Obviously, if you do ticks, you're going to be able to record statistics, and you're going to have slightly higher scores. I won't say higher scores. You're going to have more realistic stat production, therefore probably more realistic scores. But right now, 11-3 is doable. And here we go. Third quarter underway. Calgary had gotten the ball. Saskatchewan will start this time. Out to the 29. Can Saskatchewan get the ball out? They haven't even been out of their own territory, folks. I mean, they had to kick, well, they did. They had to kick a 61-yard field goal. So they did manage to cross the 50 at some point. And Canadian fans are going to have to get used to that now. It's the 50-yard line. It's no longer a center, right? Center line. It's the 50. I guess they might still call it the center line in Canada. Here we go. Saskatchewan's got to get going. They are going to pass versus run. They got them where they want them, but 51 is a very bad roll on the C charts. Incomplete. You do not want to roll ones on your passes for sure. Second down, they're going to have to pass versus pass. There's no reason to try to be tricky here. Let's see if they can complete it. I think that's incomplete on the F chart. 62 incomplete. They got a punt again. 10, 20, 30, 40 at the 31. Man. Saskatchewan's Harris and company are struggling mightily. Obviously, won't happen quite like this in real life. It might. Who knows? Run versus balanced. 56 on the B chart. It's going to be a brilliant run. It's going to be 56 is 8 plus 2. 10-yard rip for Mills as he is absolutely dominating today. Pass versus balance. 45 is complete. We're looking at the C completion chart. And 34. 34 is going to be complete for 7 plus 4. 11 in the first. Man, it's going to be a blowout here. Saskatchewan in preseason must be playing a lot of secondary guys trying to make the club. It's going to be pass versus balanced. Oh, this could be a turnover. Pass versus balanced on the C chart. 12 is a sack, loss of 6 yards. Dang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second and very long. It's going to be pass versus pass. Pass versus pass using the D chart. Oh, 66 is complete. And they roll. If they could roll that again, they'd get a long gain. 34 is going to be a catch for 6 plus 4, 10 yards. Not enough, folks. Third down. They're going to boot it into the end zone. 4 yards deep. They can't get it out right now because it uses net. That's literally where the punt returner would have caught it and returned it and got tackled. It's going to be another rouge, right? So that right there is something you, for those who are going to be playing Canadian ball, might want to make a random roll to see if they get the ball out. Like, if it's even or something, they get it out to the 2, the 4, or the 6. If it's odd, that would be a rouge. You might want to do something like that for those net kicks that are automatically netted into the end zone. So as it is now, I would make that a basic rule. Just roll. If you get a 2, 4, 6, they get it out of the end zone. So, but I've already done the points here. So Calgary will have scored, and Sass is going to take the ball. I'm not certain what the new touchback rule choice is. It used to be the 40. I'm going to say it's probably the 30 now in Canadian ball. We're going to take the ball at the 35. One of the great strategic choices in the CFL, after you give up a field goal or score, you can choose, instead of returning a kick, to take it at a spot. I'm pretty sure they had to back that up for the 100-yard game. So I'm going to put it to 35 for now. I don't know the exact rule. But instead of returning it, they're going to take it at the 35. Because they return it to the 29, you definitely would take it. So Saskatchewan now struggling. They are in deep trouble, folks. It is now 12-3. And it's going to be pass versus balance. 62, I think, is unfortunately going to be incomplete for them on the D chart. Pass versus balance. 62 is incomplete. They got a pass versus pass again. Looking at the F chart, 54 might be complete. It is. They finally complete a pass. Looking at the F chart, +3 to this. 31, not good enough. 1 plus 3, a 4-yard dump down to the 39. It's third. They're going to punt 10, 20, 30, 40, pinning them at the 21. Saskatchewan's offense is absolutely being handled by this AAB. So we got an AAB versus a CBC. And Calgary's AAB defense is just flat shutting down Saskatchewan's. Saskatchewan runs a tiny bit better. Well, not against this defense. They're a D. So they run it on a D, they pass on a D against this defense. So it's going to be tough going for them. All right, Calgary, midway through the third, starts another drive. They're going to run versus run, 64 on the C chart. It's going to be 6 plus 2, 8-yard run up to the 29. Beautiful. We're going to go run versus run and do it again on the C chart. 51 is going to be 2 plus 2, 4 in the first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, Mills continues to find room against that Saskatchewan front 8. Front 7. It's going to be run versus balance. 32 on B is 1 plus 2, 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. They're eating clock. They're up 12-3. Why not? It's going to be run versus run. 43 on C. It's going to be 2 plus 2, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third down. They'll punt 10, 20, 30, 40. 8 is going to put them at the 13. Boomer. And Saskatchewan has got to find a way to move the ball. And they are going to pass versus run. 66 is complete. They need to roll that on this D chart. And it's going to be 34. 34 is going to be 6 plus 3, 9-yard strike. Second down and 1. We're going to go run versus run. We're going to look at the D charts. And it's going to be 56, 7 plus 1, 8 yards. First down at the 30. Good job. Saskatchewan finally gets a first. They're going to go run versus balanced. Good job. 36. Great call. 5 plus 1. 6-yard run. 2nd and 4. It's going to be run again versus pass. They got them where they want them on the C chart. 62 is 4 plus 1, 5 and a first. Beautiful. So Saskatchewan started to run the ball a little bit on this drive with Oulet, and it's working. Pass versus run. They got him to finally bite on the pass. Unfortunately, Harris is not going to get it done. 62 is, oh, it is complete. Hot damn. Good job, Harris. They need to roll a 66. It's going to be a catch for 8 plus 3, 11 and a first, down to the 48. The fans here in Calgary not happy with the backups here in the third as they're letting Saskatchewan's players move the ball. Run versus balanced. 14 on the C chart. 14 is going to be 1 plus 1 2-yard run. 1, 2. 2nd and 8. They're going to go pass versus pass. And it's going to be 43. Might be a completion. Pass versus pass. 40. No, incomplete. 3rd down. They're going to have to go again. Pass versus pass. And it's going to be 24. Pass versus pass is incomplete. Turnover on downs. TOD in Calgary's final drive of the third in a 12-3 game. Unbelievable. It's going to be run versus pass. 53. They're running on the B chart. 53 is 4 plus 2, 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 2nd and 4. We're going to roll for Calgary. Run versus pass. 22 on the B chart is 1 plus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. 3rd and 1. They're going for it. 3rd and 1. We're going to run versus run. Run versus run. So we're going to be running on the C chart. And it's 41. Ooh, that's not good. C chart 41 is 1 plus 2, 3 and a first. Great handoff there around the end, and Mills spins out of a tackle, gets 2 extra yards for the first. Calgary up 12-3. Here we go. It's going to be pass versus run. 16 is going to be a catch. Pass versus run. Incomplete. I take it back. That's why you got to look. It's going to be run versus run. 65. Huge run, though. 65 is 7 plus 2, 9 yards. So, to the 33, 3rd and 1. They're going to go for it again. Run versus run. They've been able to run at will. Why wouldn't you? 53 is going to be a run for 3 plus 2, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mills and company, unstoppable. That might have even been Adams on an option, holding onto the ball. It's going to be pass versus pass. 34 might be complete. Pass versus pass. 34 complete. Looking at the C chart. 22 is going to catch for 3 plus 4, 6 yards. Down to the 22. 2nd and 4. We're going to roll for Calgary. It's going to be run versus run. 42 on the C chart. 42 is 2 plus 2. 4 more and a first down to the 18. The crowd here in Calgary can't believe how well their running game is going today. It's going to be run versus run. 41 is going to be 1 plus 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 2nd down. Can Calgary get another touchdown? It's going to be pass versus pass. 12 is going to be bad news. Pass versus pass 12. Is this a turnover? That's the key. Yep. Picked off. Linebacker interception. Linebacker interceptions. Let's come over here. Interception return net. Linebackers for them are a D. Ooh. So they're going to be returning on the D chart. So let's roll. This could be a rouge, folks. 3. 3 is going to be 3 on D is minus 2 back. 1, 2. So they actually return it out to the 17-yard line. Unbelievable. Adams intercepted by a linebacker. And that's a huge play. That ends the quarter, though. They get 1 more point. Yeah, it is 12 12-3. Believe it or not, folks, Saskatchewan in the fourth. They're still in this game, but they have got to get their offense going. Pass versus run. 26 is complete, I'm pretty sure. Pass versus... Yep, complete. We're completing on the C chart because of the wrong defense. 41. No, 3 plus 3, 6 yards. They just can't get a big play. This defense of Calgary is just suffocating. It's going to be pass versus run again. They're letting them. It's complete. Oh, there we go. 46. 46 is 12 plus 3, 15 yards. 10 up to the 38. Finally, Harris finds a man downfield. Pass versus pass. 12 is going to be picked off. 12 is, 1-2. Intercepted CO. So picked off by their CO, which is B. Interception. That's what happens when you're throwing the ball down the field trying to get something. And they return it negative 30. Touch no to the 8-yard line. Huge return. Harris, well, this probably wouldn't be Harris in a real preseason. Intercepted. And look where Calgary has the ball. The fans roar as Calgary's got first and goal at the 8. And it's going to be run versus pass. They expect a pass. Are you kidding? 55 is going to be a run for 5 plus 2, 7. Down to the 1 for Mills. It's going to be run versus run. Second and goal. Run versus run. Quarterback Adams will keep it on this. 62. Adams is going to plunge in for a touchdown. Calgary. Adams, 1-yard run. PAT is good. Saskatchewan will take the ball at the 35, right? I think they're allowed to do that after a touchdown. They might not. These are the subtle Canadian rules. I can't remember if that's on field goals. You know what? We're going to have them return it to their 29 to make sure I'm not making that mistake. Because a return is at least valid. If I give them that on a touchdown, that might be breaking the rules. But at least a return is always an option. So out to the 29. I need to bone up on those rules. All right, Saskatchewan, after a Harris interception, not good. Calgary now winning 19-3. It's going to be pass versus pass. 36 is complete, I think, though. 36 is complete. And they're looking at the F completion chart. They can't get a big play here, but they can get something. 4 plus 3, 7 yards up to the 36, second and 3. We're going to go pass versus pass. No reason to do anything else here. 25 may also be complete. Pass versus pass is complete. Son of a gun. They can't get the big play, though, on these charts. 12 plus 3, 15 yards. 10 to the 49. That's their best field position of the half. Pass versus pass. It's going to be... Oh, that's going to be incomplete. Yep, second down. It's going to go pass versus pass again. Almost a sack. Incomplete. Third down. They don't have a choice. I got to go pass versus pass. Oh, no. 13 is incomplete. Turnover on down. Saskatchewan just can't get it going. And we're going to go run versus run. We're going to pound the rock. Everybody knows what's coming. C-chart run for Mills. Actually, this would be a backup at this point. It's going to be a run for 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, second down. Run versus run. 66 is a long gain. Rip! A second string back is in the ball game. Goes 35 yards down to the 12. And the crowd here roaring as Calgary is getting the job done in the preseason. It is 32 on the next run play. It's going to be 1 plus 2, 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. Second down and 7. Run versus run. 13. 0 plus 2. 1, 2. Third down. They're going to kick the field goal. That'll be automatic. Calgary's going to get a 29-yard field goal from Paredes. And Saskatchewan will take the ball to 35 after the kick. And there we go. Man, Saskatchewan has no choice, folks. They're going to go Hail Marys. I just need to roll 66s to hit a touchdown. Oh, my God. That's incomplete. Holy cow. Second down. Nothing. Third down. This is it. 66 would give them a touchdown. No, incomplete. Turnover on downs. And Calgary will kill clock. End of game. Man, we got a touchdown on an Adams run and a field goal. So 10 more for Calgary. Saskatchewan shut out in the second, third, and fourth quarters. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 3-22. Calgary wins the first preseason game. Saskatchewan's got to shake off some rust. That was ugly. Parallax football. Today is 5/17/26. This real game is tomorrow, May 18th. Calgary gets a punt, and then they kick the 39-yard field goal. Saskatchewan gets down the field, hits a 61-yard field goal. That's probably a record for Saskatchewan. Who knows? Calgary punt, Saskatchewan punt, second quarter punt, rouge for Calgary. Saskatchewan punt. Mills, a 13-yard touchdown run. PAT would have been good from as far out as 55 yards. Saskatchewan, again, forced a punt. Third quarter punt. Calgary scores another rouge. However, that's when I devised the idea that you should roll even. You'd be out at the 2, the 4, or the 6. That would have been at the 6, but I'd already counted my rules as written. I think it's probably because of the it's something you might want to think about doing, something like that. However, a couple of rouges isn't an end of the world. Saskatchewan punt, Calgary punt, a turnover on downs for Saskatchewan. Calgary then gets an Adams interception, setting Saskatchewan up for the fourth, but then Harris returns the favor with his own interception. That's returned to the 8-yard line. Adams and company then only need to go 8 yards. Adams punches it in to wrap up that touchdown. Saskatchewan goes for passes, ends up turning it over on downs. Calgary gets a cheap 29-yard field goal. Saskatchewan goes for Hail Marys, ends up turnover on downs, and Calgary then just kneels down, kills clock. Game over. 22-3. That is the Canadian football version of Parallax football using my best guess projection teams here. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful remainder of your weekend. Good day.